Well, we were getting close, but Caddis is requesting that we stop just for a minute.
After 2.5 hours of driving, we have finally made it to our blueberry picking patch.
All that out there, that is all blueberries.
Yeah, last year it wasn't that great of a year, so we're really hoping it's gonna be much better this year, because in just a couple of days, if this place is really rocking it, you can get all the blueberries we need for the whole entire year. All the blueberries we need for jam, for using fresh, for using frozen, for making cider, for dehydrating, all of it.
Yep, let's check it out.
Come on, Caddis. Let's go.
She never waits for me.
Who's to say you can only pick blueberries? This will make a nice little treat.
Caddis, she's getting all your raspberries. Is that a bear out there in the water?
Not only is Blueberry Patch chock full of blueberries, we're talking acres and acres and acres of blueberries. It is also beautiful. It is so scenic. There's so many beautiful things to see here, and it's great hanging out here.
Blueberries and blueberries and blueberries and blueberries and blueberries and blueberries and blueberries.
Luckily, it looks like we're going to get a good blueberry year this year, which is great. How many blueberries we get from the patch can vary a lot between years because there's so many factors at play. How much snow we got in the winter, how cold it got, how long it was, how much rain we have in the summer, availability of pollinators. All those things are interconnected and need all to come together in order to have a bumper crop of blueberries, and for those blueberries to make it into our bellies.
These are some nice big blueberries here. Huge. These are the ones you got to sample just to make sure. It's like quality control, you know? Test them out. Perfect.
One for you, one for the bucket. It is crazy the variety between the different bushes. So these ones have tiny ones. Right beside it, these ones all have really dark ones. And then right beside that, this plant has all big ones. All yummy. Seems like the conditions to make a good blueberry crop also makes a good mosquito crop. Being eaten alive here. These collapsing buckets are our bucket of choice for blueberry picking. We really like them because of the tall walls, as well as the ability to scrunch them down underneath the blueberries so you can just pick them off and throw them in. The tall walls are nice, so when you set it down, you don't need to worry about them falling out. Be able to make them small is great for collecting a lot more blueberries than if you had to individually pick them off and throw them in. Finding any blueberries?
Yeah. Like billions of them. Billions of blueberries.
Billions of blueberries.
Billions and billions of blueberries.
What's that?
I'll show you why we tend to hand pick. A lot of people like to use blueberry rakes or berry rakes that basically just come in and pull the berries off the branches. But you can see the berries don't all ripen at the same time. So we got ripe berries on the plant and unripe berries. The rakes don't really discriminate between the two. So every berry on there would get removed But if you just kind of massage them with your fingers very gently, the ripe berries will fall off, and the unripe berries tend to stay on the plant. So it's less work when it comes time to cleaning your blueberries out, because you're going to have to pick through and remove all those unripe berries. So the less of those that you end up having in your bucket, the easier it's going to be to clean them out. Less work in the end. A little bit less damage to the plants too. This is why there are certain things that we don't bother to grow back on the Wilderstead. Because when they grow wild in such abundance, there is no point in wasting your resources on your property trying to grow something. Blueberries can be very difficult to cultivate. They need very particular soil conditions. You need to have multiple plants in order to make sure they pollinate. And these things are just everywhere here.
It is time to return to home base, dump out these buckets, and get something to drink. This is our container of choice for keeping the blueberries in. It is long and skinny. Keeps about 50 liters in it. But being long and skinny is helpful for pulling out some of the stuff that we don't want in here. And it also means there's less piled on top of each other, crushing them. So you get nicer berries and a nice workspace to pick out some of these leaves. Our goal is to fill 2 of these guys. That's all the blueberries we need. And into the shade it goes.
See this? The dog days of summer.
Need some blueberries.
Fresh, warm, wild blueberries for breakfast. Nothing better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Caddis loves it when we come here. She is a huge fan of blueberry picking because she's figured out how to pick them herself. So whenever she feels like a snack, she just nibbles on some blueberries. Day 2 of picking. We've been picking for a few hours already, and it's gotten super hot and super sunny. Dave is chilling out in the shade for a little bit, and Caddis and I are going to go explore. Gonna find some new blueberry spots, Caddis. What do you think? What we're walking on here is an old train track. That's now just a path wide enough to get one vehicle through. Blueberries just go on forever and ever. Let's go check out this creek down here, Caddis. Can you hear that creek? Where does it go? Think there's any fish in there, Caddis? Well, there's definitely some fish in there. They're not that big, though. Can you see them, Caddis? I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I give you some sunglasses. This looks a little wet for blueberries over here. Up on the hill there, those are gonna be blueberries. What's the best way, Caddis? There's some blueberries. Not as abundant as we're used to. Let's go up on the hill a bit. Well, this is pretty cool, isn't it, Caddis? A nice little water slide.
Amanda and Caddis have left to do some exploring out here in the blueberry fields. I'm going to see if I can find them with the drone. This should be fun. Don't see them yet. That's the pond. Oh, what's that? Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna dive in there? Well, at least we know they're safe. Going for a little dip.
He caught us, Caddis. He caught us. We weren't picking blueberries, were we? We were having fun. Now we have to get some blueberries. Lead the way. Where's the blueberries, Caddis? Lead the way. I don't know what you think you saw, but Caddis and I were just picking blueberries. the lengths that we will go to. I had to swim to get to like a blueberry patch.
Oh, okay. Okay. You'll have to show me that patch. Caddis, were you swimming too? Did you go swimming? No, you didn't go swimming? You were picking blueberries? We're starting to get a decent amount of blueberries now.
Probably filled one between
Yeah.
the two of these. Yeah.
Makes you feel better when there's two of them that are almost full though.
Yeah, it does.
It is so hot today. It's ridiculous. It's probably actually not really that hot for most people, but I'm not a hot person. I don't like hot at all. I think it's like 20 or 22 degrees.
Feels hotter than that though,
Yeah.
with the sun shining down. Blueberries help.
It's almost time to start cooking supper though. Just gently massage your berries. Tickle your blueberries. There's billions and billions of blueberries here. I'm not joking. I haven't actually counted, but there are billions and billions of blueberries here. There's as many blueberries here as there are stars in the sky. Because look, see this? We'll get these ones too. And look here. It's like grapes. Grapes on the vine. You just have to tickle them. The ripe ones will come off. Yummy. We're getting there. We done?
For the night, probably.
Okay. Blueberry wine?
Sounds good.
I'm going to crack the 2021 vintage of blueberry wine from blueberries that we picked here last year.
It's going to be very tasty.
Yeah, bringing them home.
Yep. This is a new rule.
New rule?
We have to make wine from the blueberries from here and bring them back.
So the blueberries know about their ancestors.
Yes. Yes.
And what happens to their ancestors. So I just shook it up a bit, so it's cold, but it might fizz up. So maybe have the glasses ready. Oh, not too bad.
Wait. Okay. It's always best to let it breathe.
You gotta let it you gotta let it breathe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's some good wine. Oh, and an ice cube and everything. Living a
I
high
don't get
life.
an ice cube. Did the ice cube come out of the bottle?
It might have been your old ice cube.
So good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a little sweet, but that makes it taste a little bit more like a cider. It's really good. This is what you guys could be one day.
Yep. Let's see here. We got one here. This little guy right here. This is your grandparents. Or maybe your parents.
No,
That's mean.
siblings.
We shouldn't do that.
That's siblings. Older sibling. It's the same plant.
We don't know that.
Well, okay, cousins then. Can't be grandparents. Well, it can't be grandparents.
She is so tired.
I know, she's beat. You had a long day. Blueberry picking.
Look at her. She's like got a pot belly.
Full of blueberries. Don't make
fun of her pot belly. That's mean. She's gonna go hide now.
Chanterelle mushrooms.
We are done picking blueberries. We've been here for just over 2 days, 2 nights, and it is time to get back to the Wilderstead and make sure that all the gardens are good and all the animals are good. So we are going to bring these back, probably about, I'm thinking about 70 liters we have here, because both of these are just over half full, which is a good amount. It should do us, eh, Dave?
Yep.
Monopoly market. The Canadian Cannabis Retailers Association calls the